Good day, everyone.
Good day, Ma'am Vito.
Good day, panelists. We will explain to you and defend our prototype entitled
Development of T-square with template for senior high school technical drafting students in Congressional Integrated High School. Chapter 1, Introduction. Background of the study. Some of the knowledge I will share with you that the researcher gathered and put into our research paper is about T-square. From William Ford Robinson Stanley, 1829 to 1909. William Ford Robinson Stanley, February 2, 1829 to August 14, 1909, was a British inventor with 78 patents filed in both the United Kingdom and the United States of America. He was an engineer who designed and made precision drawing and mathematical instrument. He invented a new T-square which improved the standard one and became universally used. Number 2, drafting template / circular template. Alvin P. 2018. Drafting template are used when standard symbols are to be drawn repeatedly. A drafting template is a flat piece of plastic with standard symbol cut in it. The drafting templates shape are used as a guides for drawing symbols on plans. Many templates are available for various architectural scales. The drafting templates are also available for variety of floor plans and elevation system. Included are doors, windows, plumbing fixtures, electrical device, and landscape features. Drafting templates are also available for drafting templates are also available for circles, ellipse, lettering flow, charting, mechanical, and much more. However, the circle template is very basic and highly useful time-saving device for drawing accurate circles of various sizes as well as curves that are part of circles. Circles range in size from 1 to 16 inch or 1.58 mm up to 2 inches or 58 mm in diameter. Objective of the study / statement of the problem. This study aims to develop a T-square with template and seek to attain the following specific object, such as: number 1, the T-square with template will provide the following. A. To provide an affordable T-square with circular template on its body. We, the researcher, gathered information that the drafting tools or T-square is expensive in its price, which can be seen in our related literature. B. To give different functionalities in terms of drafting. As I explained earlier in our background of the study about the T-square is said to be able to draw a straight line horizontally and vertically through the straight edge of the drafting table, and add to it the function of the circle template that gives a perfect circular shape. C. To provide accessible tools. This study was done by the researcher to facilitate or help the work of a drafting student by combining two types of drafting tools. D. To reduce the hassle of every drafting student. This study will also help the drafting student as it will make an individual more organized if it is this product that the participant will use. Number 2. Producing a tool for technical drafting student purpose in order to save space in drawing space. We know that space are very important in drawing because it helps to be organized, which causes confusion in the work to be done. And number 3, estimate the acceptability of the prototype by the use of every answer that the researcher provide to the participants. If they accept the comfortability durability, functionality, and quality of the prototype. Furthermore, the significance of the study is to our nation. For us to be proud of the concept made by the Philippines and to further increase the economy of each country through this quality and affordable prototype. To education institutions for informing the student on how these tools has been studied and developed. To the teacher for them to teach how to use this tool, how this study was conducted, and why they need to teach it to the student. To the student for this study to inspire them to think more or create unique prototype. And to the future researcher for serving this research as guide in their future studies. Scope and limitation. The study focuses on development of the T-square with template for technical drafting student in senior high school, Congressional Integrated High School. The data collection will be conducted to 30 randomly selected students in senior high of Congressional Integrated High School, school year 2020 to 2021, who will represent the population. This is all about advanced measurement tools. Each of the respondents is given the same questionnaire to answer. However, the result of this study will be applicable only to the respondent of the study. The main source of the data will be the questionnaire, which is prepared by the researcher.
Chapter 2. Review of Related Literature. In review of related literature, it is talk about knowledge and findings from existing literature relevant to the topic. When writing the review, the researchers provides the background and the purpose of the review. The first of the list is celerity. Celerity is talk about rapidity of motion or action. The literature review focuses around the technical drafting subject and experiencing issues in drawing, planning, and outlining experience. The researchers of CIHS Senior High School. Plates are devouring an excessive amount of time. Celerity characterized as forceful to finish the works on time. Celerity is a skill that every student should not only know but to apply. A lot of students complain about running out of time when asked to do a certain task. They get frustrated because they are not able to make it before the deadline. Next is variable of detainment. It is related because there's a lot of schoolworks that needs to comply. This is a hindrance that can cause to leave your plates unfinished. Time management is a must when it comes to heavy works. Another test is the means by which to manage different customary interruptions that regularly emerge while doing schoolwork, just as innovative interruption. The impacts of plates on understudy accomplished are not altogether clear. Studies contrast in how questions have been phrased and how the expression accomplished has been characterized. Albeit said, one would believe that the principal reason is appointing schoolwork is to build understudy learning. Few examinations show a beneficial outcome and understudy accomplished, while the others show next to zero connection, conceding the meaning of accomplished is troublesome. The next one is T-square. T-square is a specialized drawing instrument utilized by sketchers, principally as a guide on drawing lines on a drafting table. T-square are straight edges that have a short crosspiece toward one side. It is related because the T-square is a big part of the researcher's prototype. Having a T-square can fasten your work in drawing when you don't have much time to do your work. You can draw horizontal lines easily and you can combine it with a triangle by making it your stand when making vertical lines and by using triangle. Next is mechanical pencil. Mechanical pencil is one of the most important things that technical drafting student must have because it is a tool that can use can cause use to that can use to draw anything in the plates or in the plan they wanted. Pencil is an instrument for writing or drawing of a thin stick of graphite or a similar substance enclosed in a long thin piece of wood or fixed in a metal or plastic case. This is very essential compared to the other tools when you are going to draw a plan or perspective. Mechanical pencil can provide lines or constant width without sharpening in the technical drawing in quick, neat writing. They have also been used for fine art drawing. Since they do not have the sharpen, they are also very popular in the students. The next is durability of a plastic. Majority of the people often use plastic because of its great help in our daily lives. Therefore, this study shows the different plastic composition. The researchers want to emphasize that plastic pallets from one continuous piece of material which makes more resistant to stress and impact. The average life of molded plastic pallets is significantly longer than wooden pallets which have a tendency to crack and splinter. The researcher conclude that the plastic is the most essential material in highly durable, will not splinter, easily to clean, long-term value, closed loops, supply chain, good for moist environment, and flexible.
So we are going to talk about designing, but first, what is design? Designing is an act of adding some beautiful thoughts to your work into very satisfying one. A design is a plan or specification for the construction of an object or system or for the implementation of an activity or process. And designing isn't just making things look beautiful, it is making the product more useful to delightful. Drafting templates are utilized when standard symbols are to be drawn consistently. A drafting template is a flat piece of plastic with standard symbols cut in it. The drafting template shapes are utilized as aids for drawing symbols on plans. It helps the student more precisely and easily to draw their drawings. Drafting templates are likewise accessible for circles, ellipses, lettering, flow charting, mechanical, and considerably more. Besides knowing ergonomics and anthropometrics in designing a piece of furniture, one should believe it to be space-saving. Space-saving furnitures got famous lately on the grounds that these sorts of furniture are helpful and it conserves our rooms. In terms of drawing, students prefer a large drawing area to maximize their drawing skills so that they can feel more energetic when their drawing area is big. In terms of price in drafting tools, each student needs a few tools that is less expensive, however have a great quality of devices. Yet every time they are searching for a thing, they discovered more costly things or devices that they are searching for on the grounds that occasionally cost gets increasingly elevated because of the demand of product. Each item has its own life cycle and it deals and productively change after some time. The item life cycle speculation was created in an attempt to recognize formally distinct stages in the sales history of representative products. And lastly is circular template. Circular template or circle template is a tool that drafting student or members should have. Circle template is likewise utilized indoor each time you make a floor plan, notwithstanding. A circle template has name cutouts to quickly add decisively estimated circle and circular segment components to a drawing without the guide of a scaled ruler or compass. To utilize, essentially adjust stencil to drawing layout lines, hold immovably set up, and hold the pen or pencil perpendicularly to the paper for the best outcomes. And next is conceptual framework. According to the figure 1 in the box, it contains the knowledge requirement is cutting, tracing, placing, and finishing. Equipment needed is grinder. The supplies that needed to build the prototype is T-square, template, bulldog superglue, sandpapers, and permanent ink. The researchers need to sketch their prototype by layouting the measurement that is needed in the prototype. The process that the researchers need is by forming the prototype by tracing and cutting it to make a straight cut of the T-square. The next step is by assembling the T-square with template inside it. However, it is difficult for the researchers to assemble the T-square with a template inside it because it needs some space to fit in the T-square. On the other hand, the researchers need to smoothen the prototype by sanding it with sandpaper and putting restore agent wax to make the prototype more shinier and clearer. Definition of terms. The researchers want to make easier this research by following terminologies based on how each one was used in the sentence. Compelling. To force or drive, especially to a course of action. Scrupulously. Scrupulously mean concerns about doing things that are morally right, such as person is hesitant or doubtful and might have trouble deciding what is morally right or wrong. Salient, very important or noticeable. Aptitude, a natural ability to do something or to learn something. Ergonomics, a science that deals with designing and arranging things so that people can use them easily and safely. Anthropometric, the study of human body measurement, especially on a comparative basis. And last, demarcation, to show the limits or edges of something.
Chapter 3 Research Methodology. In this chapter, it includes the research methodology and the techniques that the researchers used in their study. It also defines those tools that are used to gather relevant information in a specific research study. This chapter also discusses what is prototype's capability to technical drafting students. First, we have project design. The developing prototype T-square with template is designed to save time and efforts of the students. This design is normal as a T-square and templates, but it has a unique characteristic that would help the students to have a better outputs. This is a T-square that have very unique design and function because in this tool, there's a template on its own body so that it's easy to have two technical drafting tools in one product. This product will help the students of technical drafting because it will speed up the students' performance. Second, we have project development. In figure 2, profile view of the body of T-square. In the picture, we can see the body of the T-square that has rectangle type hole in the middle of the body because it is the place that the circle template touch. The researchers use different types of materials such as 24 inches clear acrylic plastic panel plexiglass, 1 bottle of permanent ink, 1 piece of restore agent wax, and 4 pieces of screw with lock nut. We use these materials to achieve this kind of product in the T-square body. And in figure 3, profile view of circle template. In this figure, we can see the circle template that the researchers wanted to attach inside the T-square body to make their product. The researchers used 2 materials such as 1 piece of cut circle template and 1 bottle of permanent ink to achieve the exact thing that the researchers needed. In fourth figure, profile view of the head of the T-square. As we can see in the picture, it is the head of the T-square, and the researchers used one piece of cut plastic with red color material for that to have a head of the T-square. In figure 5, flowchart of the study. First, the researchers sketch and lay out the product, and then the researchers conduct a theory on their chosen product on whether it will be more effective with technical drafting students. Then the researchers think the materials that is needed to their products. Also, the researchers prepare the equipments and the materials that are needed to enhance the performance of our prototype. Then the researchers manufacture the products with specific process. After testing the performance of the prototype in terms of comfortability, durability, functionality, and quality. And after that, the researchers determine the needed tools, materials, and machines, so that the researchers would be able to find the problems that may be probably mentioned by the panelists. Operation procedure. In operation procedure, discusses the procedure on how to use our product. First, position on the side of the drafting table as a measure of horizontal lines. Second, use the head of the T-square to move up or down. Third, it can also be a guide for using triangles. Fourth, place the pen or pencil on the circle to make the desired size circle. And lastly, it can be also a ruler. Next is testing procedure. In this part of chapter, the researchers performed actual tool for testing, and it discussed the results and presented the evaluation of testing our product. Furthermore, the results of the evaluation will be used as evidence before the panel of experts reviews the products. The table represents the data or the results of testing our product so that we can see how good our product affects in terms of efficiency, time saving, spacing saving, quality, appearance of the product, ergonomically designed, effectiveness, and how the tool is useful. Also, it has a rating for evaluation such as diamond symbol if 5 are very satisfactory, heart symbol if 3 are satisfactory, and flower symbol if 1 or needs improvement. This testing procedure will be researchers' outcome to have an improvement if there's a part that the researchers need to change or enhance. Next, evaluation procedure. In this part of the chapter, it discusses all about the survey instrument used, and also it tackles the evaluated results of the product. The product will be evaluated in the following criteria such as comfortability, functionality, quality, and durability. When we say comfortability, if our product is comfortable and this has a very easy way to use. Next is the functionality. When we say functionality, it refers to the function of the product if it performs well and has a good function. Next is quality. Quality refers to the standard of something as measured against other things of a similar kind and the degree of excellence of something. And lastly is the durability. When we say durability, it is the ability of a physical product to remain functional without requiring excessive maintenance or repair when faced with the challenges or normal operation over its design lifetime. The results of the survey will be tabulated and the mean will support the rate of the product. Next, treatment of data. After gathering of data and turned it into tabular form, the researchers find the mean scores X for each standard deviation. Grand mean shall be originated from the mean value of every standard. Also, the standard deviation will be used for quantity of the total variation In this regard, numeric ratings with adjectival counterparts will too be begun. This symbol represents the total mean. Also, this symbol represents the final value of standards. In standard in evaluation, and lastly, symbol that represents the standard deviation. In table 3, Likert scale for evaluation. It shows the numeric adjective rating for the evaluation, and it starts in 1 to 5 that has different classifications. 1 to 150 has a poor rating, and 1.51 to 2.50 has a fair rating, and 2.51 to 3.50 has a good rating. Next is 3.51 to 4.50 has a very good rating, and lastly 4.51 to 5.0 has an outstanding rating. This rating may help the participants to answer the evaluation clearly.
Again, we are Group A, and our only goal is to help and have an impact on every person. That's all. Thank you very much. God bless and stay safe.